welcome back. Few days, about 5 days now after Expo and the race, or 6 days now, almost a week actually. Just so happened that I just didn't have the time to record and tell you about the Expo, and then it was just too late for anything record when we got back to the hotel, and then later I was too busy to preparing myself for the race, then do the race, and then after the race I was just busy exploring, so wanted to make the most of it. Didn't want to kind of take time for recording stuff when there was so much stuff to see, and I wanted to actually enjoy my holiday, so I thought I would just do that later in a week, which yeah, right now it's nice and quiet. I am in a hotel in a kitchen area, so nice and light up, music in the background, beautiful. So let's just quickly talk about the Expo. Expo itself, it's massive. Everything is organized. It's like an organized chaos, and the place is where you could literally spend all day going from one stand to another stand. And the good way to do that one, if you don't mind being cramped, if you don't like being cramped, or you don't like being when it's too many people, especially that throughout the day can be busy, then I would just suggest just to go pick up the number, get your t-shirt, and then just walk around, and that's it, done and go. But luckily we spent like half, 3/4 of the day, so it was pretty good. How can I explain compared to Expo? If you have done London Marathon and you went for Expo, it's nothing comparing to Chicago Marathon. Chicago Marathon or Chicago Expo is massive, and the amount of freebies you get, it's incredible. So I just kind of I pick up a few freebies. I didn't pick up all of them, but I pick up a few of them. I thought I will just show you around, so then you can actually see what you can expect maybe next time when you go to Chicago, and gives you an idea what to expect. So no further ado, let's move on. I'm gonna show you in no particular order. I'm just gonna basically go lay out everything, and I'm just gonna pick up one each and then just explain what it is. So I'm gonna try to make it as quickly as possible. So first of all, let's start it. Bottle, it's already filled up. It's from Kia. Kia is supposed to the main sponsorship for marathon, so they use their own card, and there was a stand where you could actually fill the form and you could win some extra stuff, and then when you did that you were getting a freebie like we did. Got the Kia bottle with a Kia handle, and it says obviously Bank of America Chicago Marathon, so lots of stuff. It would be here that I've got given. It will be lots of with the logo of Chicago, so if you like that kind of stuff, you're literally in a perfect place. Next thing is poster, Chicago Marathon poster. I will try to post a picture to show you actually what it looks like, but yeah, I didn't open or anything because that needs to travel with me back to UK. It's at the moment keeps it there, but like I said, by the time the video will come out, I will try to post a picture so you can see exactly what it looks like. When you collect your bib number, you're getting like a bag, and it was very important to keep that bag with you, because that was your baggage luggage, or baggage where you put all the stuff in there, because if you want to drop anything on the start line and pick up at the finish line, that's the only bag they would accept. If you are your own bag, they wouldn't accept it, which I think it's a good idea, because it was everything well organized even on the race day, so that was perfect. Next thing, what we've got, we have they were given like a Bank of America Chicago Marathon bags on the top one, and at the same time was you got lovely zip, and you got a little holder where you can put your obviously earphones, cable earphones, or any cables you need. You can go through this. Really nice thing. I got them as well, which is lovely. Next thing they were giving away was the ring bell. Believe me, on the race day they were like so loud, and unfortunately we forgot to take them, so I kept them in the bag, and we totally forgot. So still a nice souvenir. If you like stuff like this, it's worth it to get it. Next thing, when I finish, that was just after race, but when I finish race, they were engraving your name and your time. You could get for free keyring with the bottle opener. It says Chicago Marathon. Nice touch, little things, something. I'm definitely gonna put that with me because it's a lovely souvenir, and at least it shows that I actually done Chicago Marathon. Next thing, what we were given was electrolytes from Pedialyte. They're supposed to have vitamins and everything that you need to have for a run. I didn't try them yet, but I've got one flavor which is strawberry and berry. I'm gonna give them a try when I get back home, when I go take them for long runs, or just give them a try when I do any runs. Next thing, you're getting a bag with all the information. As you know, if you get any, when you pick up the number and you got a bag like this, they always give you some kind of information, discounts, etc. Like here, for instance, you got Jevel Oscos print in for savings. You get $5 off when you spend $50. I don't think I'm gonna use this, but they were given, why not? Next thing, there was a new company. It was something to do with, it's called Upscale, and then you got like a little tube and you got a little fluid there. Apparently you put that on a sore muscle and the next day you're feeling refreshed. Haven't tried that yet, but I will give them a try, because I think now, a few days after marathon, my muscles starting to have some pain, especially that recently I did a bit of running back after marathon, and then just feel my legs still feel a bit heavy. Next one, we have one flushable wipe. It's on the go. Don't ask me what it is. They were given for free, but then I will give them a try when I get home. And the next one, they were given from the dude shower on the go. It's a body wipe. So I believe it's just when you're on the go, you want to wipe yourself, have a little kind of like a shower-ish thing, then yeah, you got them too. I will probably give them a try once again when I get back to UK. Next thing, we've got BioFreeze. Again, small example, Freezy gel. They were actually given a bigger example, but the queue was so big, I just couldn't be bothered to wait. But they were given like a bottle of that. I'll give them a try, and next time when I come back, I will definitely stay longer. And again, next thing, we've got electrolyte water beverage mix. The flavor is orange raspberry. Again, I'll give them a try when I get back home and start running. The next thing, what they were given is a Zone Perfect chocolate bar. It's got proteins and vitamins. So I've got a flavor of chocolate, peanut butter, and I've got a foot graham, which I never had this before, so it would be nice to give it a try. Next thing, there was a things where you could actually spin the wheel and you could research and stuff. Unfortunately, when I won sunglasses, but because I'm wearing glasses already, I don't need the sunglasses for runners. They gave me kind of a beanie thing, not beanie, yeah, it's a beanie. It's the one when you put it on, I forgot what it's called, but yeah, you got them. And obviously Dave and Dave got some same thing, snap and lock beep faster. Could easily try them on Chicago, but I didn't want to, because as you might know, or if you don't know, if you're training for marathon or half marathon, any races, you never wear a new stuff on a race day. You want to always try them on a training, and that way you know whether they're actually going to work for you or not, because you don't want to go do any races and then feel very uncomfortable because something's not going to work for you. So that's the reason why there's training, and on the training you try everything, whether it's fueling, what you're drinking, what you eat, what you wear, everything. It comes to training, because on a race day you want to actually wear, eat, drink what you've been practiced with. Next one, we've got Cliff Bar, again full of protein and sugar. I will definitely have this when I got back to UK. Next thing, there was Advocate Healthcare company. When it was all about the healthcare, they were giving them free t-shirts. It was all white t-shirt, so that was the one design. The other design was a similar but had the Chicago on it. They didn't have my size, so that was the only one design they had left. In the back it says Advocate Healthcare, and then you could have anything printed with the free letter. Luckily with me, my surname is RYS, very easy, I went straight for it. Lovely t-shirt. I'm definitely gonna wear this when I get back to UK, because it's not a running t-shirt, it's more of just to wearing every day, but because it's got marathon logo on it and everything, I really want to wear that. Next thing what we have is bib number. So I picked up my Abbott 5k bib number. I was doing a 5k beanie hat, as they say. Fully recommend if you haven't done that before and you want to. It's always a day before marathon. It starts about 9 AM I believe. Super cool thing, lots of wearing, so everybody wearing the beanie hat. I unfortunately forgot to take my beanie, I left it in the room, but you get a beanie hat where you can actually wear it and run with that. I did that 5k, it's always 5k. I did a 5k like under 20 minutes, that was my shakeout run. And then surprisingly I actually managed to help a lady to actually get her sub 20 minutes, which was an amazing experience. And because it's in the morning, you can run a bit faster, you can actually run slower, but it's a perfect way to actually do your shakeout with other runners instead of doing it on your own. And then you got plenty of time to recover before the race day. The next thing we picked up was the bib number for a marathon. If you do that, unfortunately, if you do them both bib numbers, you have to pick up them by Friday. If you just do the marathon, you can also pick them up on Saturday anytime. I had to go on Friday and pick them up both. The next thing we have is t-shirt. So the t-shirt you get this year is from Nike. It says Bank of America, Chicago Marathon 2023. And I have to say, design and the colors and everything looks brilliant. I really can't wait to start wearing that on my trainings because it is very comfortable, it's very light. And the good thing is with that one, if you registered and then you pick up a large size, but too big, because you can try it and it's too big, there's also on the corner when you can actually exchange for a smaller one. I did that, I went for a large, but it was a very large one, so I went to the changing area, which was right in the corner, and they swapped it for medium, which was amazing. Plus it kind of happened that the guy who actually wanted to swap it from medium to large stood literally not far from me. Just so happened that we managed to swap each other t-shirts, which was perfect. And the last thing I just got myself, that was not a freebie, it was something I bought myself, is a jacket. It's a running jacket from Chicago. Beautiful logo with the Bank of America Chicago Marathon. Like I said, amazing thing, amazing jacket, very super and light. You can also fold it in a bag and keep it like a lovely pocket jacket. So that's everything. Like I said, it's super experience, massive expo. I fully recommend if you haven't done it. One thing, they were doing like little challenges from the Abbott Health and Fitness Expo Marathon, which you had a challenge on the mile 1, which is get started, mile 6, stay hydrated, mile 9, stay fueled, mile 13.1, buy your wearables, mile 24.5, it's Abbott Cheer Zone, which is mental motivation, and mile 26.2, it's the finish. Some of the freebies I got there, it was because of that little challenge. Again, super thing is to actually talk to people, have a little chat with organizers and everything. It was amazing. But yeah, overall expo is brilliant. I really can't tell you enough like how good it is. If you really want to take your time and everything, go in the morning and spend all day, go from stand to stand. You can easily have a rest there as well. You don't have to rush yourself. It's amazing experience, and it can be very busy as well, so be aware of that one, especially when it comes to closer to the weekend, like Friday when the first thing in the morning was spot on, but later it will go really busy, so the queue can be long, but everything goes pretty fast. So yeah, I think that's everything. So overall, brilliant experience, chasing for second star. And yeah, everything from me. If you like the video, please like the video, subscribe, leave the comments below what you think about it, and let me know whether you took a part in Chicago Marathon or not. Until then, I will see you later. Ciao.